Hey, Darnell here. Let me show you how to, what I've just discovered. I hadn't really discovered, but I wanted to try it anyway, and while I was not working at the theater, about billboards, digital billboards. Normally what I do is I have a digital billboard system. Let me sit down so you can see me 100%. That I put on location using a TV like this or bigger, that I can control remotely and sell advertisements into, something like a barbershop, beauty salon, doctor's office, something like that. And you sell ads to local businesses to display inside of that location. You give 50% of the profit to the location. Well, normally I have a small computer, something like, let me see, something like this, that, you know, ties to the internet and it connects to the back of the PC and then runs. Sometimes I use real tiny machines that are probably no bigger than my key fob, whatever. They're called micro PCs or compute sticks. But with these type of TVs, this is a TV I bought from Walmart that was like an open box or whatever it was. Got it for like 148 bucks. It's probably 200 bucks brand new. But it's a smart TV and it's from Samsung. Okay. The reason why I'm showing you this is because Samsung TVs, if they're smart, have a browser, a web browser. Well, the only reason why I use these computers here is so that the computer can go to the web and display the billboard stuff. Or in this case, I wrote software inside that will pull my digital ads and videos and all that kind of stuff. But I've changed the software, which is a pro version of the software, which is actually cheaper, only $99, where you can just buy a regular TV or a smart TV, my software, hook it up to the internet, and then you can have your own digital signage system anywhere you like to place out in the world, and come back home, use the website and control your ads. So I'm going to show you how that works. First off, I'm using a Samsung, I don't know what the model number is, but I got it in an open box. It's just a Samsung Smart TV. It has browsing capability. Then I have a keyboard that is wireless. It takes like a little USB dongle, and I'll show you that. Let's see. That's this little guy right here. So you put the little dongle inside the USB port, and then you can control the TV with a keyboard. Because when you go to browse, you have to have a keyboard, or you can use your remote, but it's sort of complicated. Plug that back in. If I can get it back in. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off right now. So, but what I did was, I programmed the TV so that when I go to the web, it remembers the URL address that I'm going to give it, and it should wake up directly into the billboard system. So I'm going to go get the power supply, the remote, and I'm sitting in my room right now. Turn the power on. Pretty cool. I don't have it programmed for television or anything, but I do have the internet connected to it. Right now I'm plugged into the internet, but it's wireless capable. And I'm going to go to, let's see, let me exit out of here. New TV, so I'm sort of still learning how to use it. Where's home? And I'm going to go to the internet. Alright, see right here it says internet. Now watch, I'm going to go to the internet. Uh-oh. Unable to connect to the internet. I knocked my internet off. Okay, now let's do it. And if all works right, it should go directly to a URL I've already produced. In this case, because I have a dongle in here, I'm going to move the mouse out of the way. See what happens. And look, going right to the billboard. So that's one of the billboards I created. And every 15 seconds it's going to change. And I've defeated the video problem. Look at this. This is a slide I created with video. Now don't worry about that, because on my website I have a shopping cart, so it comes up on the screen, but we won't use that normally. This is just a standard post, like a blog post. So you can post that too. Here's a weather report. So, I had a URL for that. Just showing different kind of things you can push out into your digital billboard. And then, these could be ads from people. And I'm going to show you some video work. Here's a trailer for the Avengers Endgame. I'm controlling this all from my website. So I can have these things anywhere in the world and control them from home. And unlimited versions of these. So right now I have about, I have people not mine, but people buy software from me. Them in 26 states and 3 or 4 countries. And the people are controlling them from home. Now, they're doing it the old way with the computer in the back, but now with this new way, there's no computer required. So all you have to do is buy a TV, get my software, and you're in business. Mount the TVs where you want them, sell your ads, control your ads at home, bill your people from your website, and you're in business. Let's look at this for a minute. Nice high def, nice sound. All controlled from the website.
Dennis did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
Anyway, I'm going to let this run for a minute while I talk about this stuff. And this box is getting on my nerves, keeps hitting in my head. Remove that. The keyboards, Walmart, $19. You only need it once to set it up, take it away, put it on your next system to set it up. Once you get them installed, all you have to do is power it up, go to the internet, and boom, your system is ready to rock and roll. It doesn't get any easier than this. And you can send anything you want to this thing. And at the same time, you can go back to your website, make changes, and 5 minutes later, it makes changes out in the real world where the billboards are. Look at this.
Is this an old message?
I'm going to show you it goes to the next, it'll go to another one here. I put a few videos in a row. Now all I'll do is pull this from YouTube. You can be your own video, it can be something from YouTube. You can upload it yourself, it can be a still image, it can be animation, whatever. Now this is Spider-Man. Yep, I thought it was. Actually it should be. Spider-Man. That's sort of weird. No, it was Spider-Man. I ran it to the next file. So I think he's pulling up X-Men Dark Phoenix trailer. Oh, went back to a slide. Guess I ran this up. Ran out the time. So what I did was, with the video stuff, I'm going to have to change that, is you can set the slides for a certain amount of time, but you can also set, when a video comes up, for it to hold and watch the video until the video is over, before it goes to the next slide. I don't know if I turned that on or not. That's why it went off in 15 seconds or so. You see it's going back to the original slide, the original post. So it just does this continuously, just like any billboard you see on the highway. Okay? So I'm going to let it go into the next one. Then I'm going to show you how easy it is in the software. So you've seen that before. So let me show you, let me cut this off and go ahead and turn on the software so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so earlier I was showing you the hardware, the TV that I bought, the smart TV from Samsung, and a little cheap $20 keyboard from Walmart that has a USB dongle that's wireless. And I'm going to show you how I control that smart TV to be a digital billboard or digital signage system anywhere in the world that there's internet. So I'm going to log into my own website, which is digitaladvertisingmedia.com. Let me log in. I'll show you how I control that system. Basically now just a URL required. So anything that can read a URL can be a digital billboard. It can be a computer that's connected to the web and pointed to a certain URL. It can be a little Android tablet. It can be anything that can display a web page. And in this case, it's just a smart TV, so no computer required. So I'm going to log in. I've already logged in. I'll go to my dashboard. This is how I do it for anybody else. So when you buy the $99 package, I build a website for you that you can use for your business and at the same time control all your billboards. There's no more other area to log in. Everything's controlled from your website. Alright, so I'm literally in my own website that I, post about the billboard stuff. And I'm going to go to a plugin here for you. And I have a certain number of displays, certain number of channels for displays, and certain number of slides. So what I want to look at right now is going to look at the slides that I've created. And since this is WordPress, I can put anything in these slides that WordPress can display. Anything basically that I can put on a page can be pushed out to a digital billboard anywhere in the world via the internet. That can be live stream, video, anything. So you'll see earlier you saw some of the slides. This is the nature slide. So let me go ahead and edit that one. You can see what it looks like. Now see, I had some text on it. You can see it starting to play down here at the bottom. See? So that's the YouTube video. And I told it I wanted text over top of it. So I put in this little text right here. That's what you see when you saw it. Now what I can do is open up a secondary display web page. Let me open up something totally independent, which doesn't know I'm logged in. Let me open that up. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and get the URL for that page. So the way to do that is I'm going to go to my website. And I have like a little quick link on the website on one of my pages. Alright, it's under our system, under DAM Pro. DAM standing for digital advertising media. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so if I click on this little link, this will show me the URL that I need. Let me take that and go and kill it. Go back to this other browser, which doesn't know anything about me being logged in. And this is what you'd see basically on the smart TV out in the world. So you can also test it before you even send it out to your system. Alright, so you've seen that earlier. Okay, that's the first slide. That's just a static billboard, something like you would see on the highway. It's got some text over top of an image. This is the one we were looking at earlier. That's the YouTube video with some text over top of that video. Now the reason why we see the shopping cart part is because my website has a shopping cart, so you would normally not see that on your system. This is just a post, like a blog post. So you literally can post to your website to this system. You can see posts out on your billboards. There's a weather forecast. And all I did was just throw in a link to a URL onto one of my pages, and that's what you see here. So what you're seeing is almost, you can see like a sample of the billboard running. There's the trailer. So you can test it basically. Any browser can display it.
Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end.
So let me go ahead and kill that. Let's go back to how I did it. Alright, so that's text over a video. Let's go look at some of the other slides. The weather. Let's look at, I don't know what the boxer is actually. Let me look at that. Oh, that's the, it's actually not the boxer. I named it the boxer, but it was a post I made about the Bahamas. Because we have billboards in the Bahamas. Let me go back. Let's look at the weather. The weather is an external web page. Alright, so I found a web page that could display weather. So all I did was put that URL in there, and it'll display that as one of your slides. Go back again. Look at the video. This is Avengers Endgame. Notice it tells you what they are when they're published. Okay, so this is a YouTube URL that's going to run until the end of the video, and I enabled the sound. You can also run these without sound. Okay, like if you have it in a place that you don't want sound.
Hey, Miss Potts.
Let me turn the volume down a little
If you
bit.
find this recording, don't feel bad about this.
Alright, so it shows you what you're going to see. Now I could actually add text over top of that video by doing this. Okay, so I'm using the backgrounds as a video. I can effectively change the background to an image or to a video that I've uploaded to the system myself versus the streamed one from YouTube. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to slides. So that's how I create the slides. And then you can create channels. So let's go to channels. I have one channel that I'm going to be using for a specific billboard. I can use multiple channels if I wanted to. For instance, these could be, each channel could have its own set of advertisement. And then you can go back and say a certain display displays many channels. So let me go to display. Well, let me go back into the channel. So if I edit the channel, this is how I pull in each one of the slides. Alright, so it shows I have 7 slides, and if I wait long enough, it's going to try to make thumbnail versions of these slides, So I can add more. I can tell that this channel how it's going to change from slide to slide and what the transition will be. Right now I got a 15-second slide to slide, and it's going to transition in a default of a fade. It could be a slide or no transition at all. You just switch. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to switch it to no transition anyway. I need to look and see what that looks like. See how I'm starting to make the thumbnails of the different slides. So now we see that that's a static billboard. It even says what it is. Format text with a background image. This one is a see, format text over a YouTube video. This one's just a post from from adding a post to your site. This one here is an external web page with a default background of nothing. This one here is a YouTube video with nothing in the front, no words over top. The same way with the Spider-Man trailer, and the same as the Dark Phoenix trailer. It's just YouTube with no words on top. Okay, so you can see a version of what's going to be in your channel right here with all the slides. Now that we created that channel, we now take that channel and send it to specific displays out in the world. Now, what that does really is produce a URL for you. So if we go into display, let's edit the display. This URL right here is the URL you want your smart TV to display. Okay? Because it's already set up with slides and channels inside of it, and that's all you have to do. Okay? You can even tell it that there's a temporary channel. Like say you want to not use that channel for that TV, you can make some other channel and show that for a while, you know, for a certain time period, until another time period actually. So show from, until. And then that's it. You update it and make sure that URL is on your smart TV and you're good to go. So I could take that and highlight and copy it and open up another browser like we did earlier. Put that URL in that browser, and this will be the same as your smart TV displaying it. Then it's going to run through those slides like normal. Here we go. So that's the first slide. Now on the smart TV, we actually turn off the edges. So right now you have no borders, no menu or toolbar. So that's what you see out in the real world. You see that? Nice and smooth. No computer used, just the website itself. Now the other thing that's pretty cool is every 5 minutes the system is going to poll so that you can make changes on your end at 5 minutes from then, or when it gets around to it, it's going to make change out in the real world on your digital display. This is totally different than what we've done before. Doesn't require software to install, nothing. It's just so much simpler. There you go. See, there's the trailer. It's a long trailer, so I'm not going to continue.
Say that. Hey, it's Spots. If you find this recording,
Let me cut it off. Alright, so we're back to the system. That's basically it. So if you want any more information about this, just visit the site at digitaladvertisingmedia.com or give me a call at 214-815-9308, or you can email me at the word email at darnellsmith.com. See you next time. Okay.